Hi guys, Trisha here from Sakura Trish Gaming with part 9 of Sakura Swim Club. Enjoy! It was fun though. I could get used to cultural festivals, but I'll think about that later. The phone is ringing. Hello, Kaede. This is unexpected. Hey Dad, did something happen? You could say that. Something's wrong. The tone of his voice, I can feel a trail of sweat going down my spine. Why am I reacting like this? What is this apprehensive feeling? How do you think you did on your exams? I think I did okay. Oh, you really think so? I had someone get the results early for me. He goes quiet for a moment. You aren't doing any better at that university, are you? My blood freezes as he says that. He only ever takes on this tone for one thing. It sounded like you were doing better. But I think that swimming club has done nothing but distract you. I entertained the idea, but it's obvious that you've been getting nothing out of it. You need to focus on your academics. I'm panicking like crazy, desperately racking my brain to find a way to get away from this. But no ideas come to me. But, Dad, are you even listening to me? I told you, this is going to end here and now. His tone is final. There's no convincing him otherwise. You're going to come back home and I'm going to get you a tutor. It's obvious that you haven't been able to learn anything from public universities. I had thought that this academy might finally bring out your potential. I want to scream that it's not true, that he's wrong, but I can find no real argument against that. You barely made any friends too, so what's the point of you being there? Barely any friends? Hiromi and Mieko. What about the swimming club? A heavy sigh echoes through the earpiece. Do they even count? You haven't even been there for that long. I can't help but think back to those moments I shared with them. Everything I've done while I was here. They've been there the entire time. After all that's happened. After they confessed in front of me like that. But they... I'm not going to hear it. Let me get things straight. This isn't negotiable. You're leaving and that's going to be final. I thought that independent living would sort your life out, but it seems I was wrong. It's time for you to come home. Traditional education just isn't going to cut it for you. I'll be looking over your shoulder the whole time to see if your studies are coming along. Do you get that? Do you understand? I begin grinding my teeth. There's 100 things I want to say to him right now, but my anger is only going to make things worse. I understand. I'll start packing my things right away. Deep down though, I feel like I'm being torn apart. Good. I know this hurts now, Kaede, but I assure you that it's for your own good. You know that, right? I'm doing this because I care. You don't care at all. All you see are results. You never asked me if I wanted to be a good student. No, that's just something you decided should happen. If you actually cared, then you'd know what you're doing to me right now. But I can't defy you. Deep down, I know that you will drag me out of here kicking and screaming if you have to. I know, Dad. Alright, if you're fine with it, then I'll be seeing you soon. See you soon, Dad. An audible click rings through my ears. I just stand there holding the phone in my hand. I feel empty. That is the only way to describe this. I am hollow. No fear, no despair, nothing. I haven't left my apartment in days. Swimming club practice is on today, but I don't even want to go anymore. All I can feel is bitterness as I stare out of my balcony. There really is no point in trying at all. For once in my life, I really found something I wanted to do, but someone else took that away from me. Yet there's not a single part of me that's even willing to fight against that. I should be screaming out against this, doing something other than sitting here moping. Maybe I really don't have any talent after all. Perhaps I was just deluding myself into thinking that I just didn't care enough to do anything. I just need some time to myself, to work all of this out. What am I going to do about this situation? My abysmal grades mean that Dad's going to force me to leave. If that happens, then I'll have to leave all of this behind. I won't ever be able to go for swimming practice again. Worst of all, I won't ever see those two again. No, I can't let this happen. I have to work out how to turn this around. But what can I do? This is the one time that I need to speak out for myself most. Yet I cannot muster the courage to do so. Why must I be such a coward? For what felt like the first time in countless years, I've been genuinely happy. Shouldn't that be enough reason for me to do something? I guess a coward doesn't deserve a happy life either. I hope that you do well with whatever you do, Hiromi. Mieko. I guess this really is the end for us. Wait, what's that sound? Heavy distinct knocks echo from the front door. There's only two people who would be knocking like that. Slowly the door opens. That's right, I didn't even bother locking it.
Kaede? いるの？どこにいるの？Kaede.
Hey.
どこにいたのよ？私たちすごく心配したんだから。
That's right, my behavior hasn't been normal.
何があったの？Kaede. 大丈夫なの？なんだかお化けでも見たみたい。
I can't hide the truth from them. They have to know about what's going to happen. I scored really badly on the last test. My father heard about it. He was furious. He told me that the swimming club was a waste of time. That means I'm going to be leaving this town. Neither of them react to the news well. They just stare at me, angry, flaming in their eyes.
でも大会があるのよ。どうしてお父さんに何も言わないのよ。
You don't get it. I've never been able to choose my own path. My father would never accept me having my own opinion. My entire family has looked down on me as the incapable son, and I don't have anything to prove otherwise. Hiromi walks up to me.
あなたはもっとできる人だわ。こんなところで止まる人じゃないわよ。ヒロミの言う通りよ。本当にあんたのお父さんができないって言ったからってあんたが本当にできないってことじゃないわよ。自分自身のために何かしなさいよ。
How can I possibly stand up to someone whose shadow I've lived in my whole life?
彼の影から一歩外に踏み出すのよ。その影の中にいる限りあなたは自分を発揮できないわ。やっとわかった。ついにわかったわよ。これがあんたが無関心な理由だったのね。周りの人がどう考えてようとあんたが何も成し遂げられないなんてことないわ。私たちはろくに泳げなかったあなたが私たちに匹敵するスイマーにまでなるところをずっと見てきたわ。私たちはもう何年も水泳をやってる。でもあなたは水泳の才能があるからこそこんなにも早く上達したんだと思うわ。そうよ。今はもうあんたについていくのだって精一杯なんだから。あんたはやろうと思えばできるのよ。楓。あんたのお父さんが本当に望んでるのはあんたが自分のために何かを頑張るっていうことだと思うわ。
Is that what he really wants? Miko's already picking up the phone and shoving it into my hand.
今すぐ電 電話しなさい。お父さんはあんたが結果を残せるんだって証明してほしいのよ。お父さんに約束させるのよ。もし水泳大会で勝てたらここに残っていいって。そうね、実にいい考えだわ。大会で勝ってお父さんに水泳部はあなたにとって意味のあるものだって証明するのよ。彼が結果だけを見る人だと言うならここに残らせない理由なんかないはずよ。
Do you really think so?
少なくとも試してみる価値はあるんじゃないの？
That's the question. If all he wants is results, then I just need to prove it to him. Alright, here goes. Both of them hold their breath as they watch me punch in his number. We'll have to see if he's available. I don't call often, but he normally responds when I do. The pair wander over to my lounge, settling themselves in. Hello? Hey, Dad. Kaede? Why are you calling right now? We need to talk. Well, okay, I can make time. If I can prove to you that the swimming club hasn't been a waste of my time, will you allow me to stay in this university? But how would you do that, Kaede? There is a national swimming tournament coming up. If I come first place, then can I stay here? Can I stay in the swimming club? You want to stay? Yes, I do. That's why I want to prove to you that I can get results. If I do that, will you let me stay? He goes silent for a very long time. It's a big ask. Are you sure you can actually do it? Yes, I'm sure. I can do it, Dad. Just give me a chance to prove it. Well, I can tell that he has his hand on his chin. I suppose I can do that. If you make it first place, you can stay. But I thought you were happy to leave that place. I guess I changed my mind. I see. Is that really the truth? What were you really thinking that whole time? We can talk about it for later. For now, just let me prove my worth. Very well. I need to go. Work's starting to pile up like always. I'll be sending my assistant to keep an eye on the tournament. Before I go, though, do your best, Kaede. Don't worry, I will. As I hang up the phone, Mieko and Hiromi look on with hope.
賛成してくれたの？どうなの？楓。
Yeah, he did. They both look overjoyed.
それじゃあ、こんなところにいる必要ないわね。さあ、練習に行くわよ。私もミエコに賛成よ。着替えを取ってプールに向かいましょう。もう特訓を始めるわよ。
Now this is where the real pain begins. I have so much that I have to focus on. My breathing must be perfect. My technique must be perfect. I begin surging through the water, moving faster than I think I ever have in my life. My competition is strong, very strong. Even with this pace, I'm barely keeping up with all of them. We'll have to see who tires out first. It's a desperate competition. Everyone seems to be neck and neck. We'll see how these other guys hold up. Second lap now. I'm still maintaining my pace. I think the best thing to do now is to take it easy. I can feel the strain on my muscles though. Some of them are surging ahead of me too. I can tell. I need to decide what I'm going to do now. Maintain this pace or give it everything I've got. They're starting to tire out now, but one of them is still in front of me. A sign comes from the crowd that I need to start giving it all I've got.
もっと早く。あなたならできるわ、楓。負けるんじゃないわよ。ゴールはもう目の前なんだからね。
With encouragement like that, how could I not? I begin pumping my muscles, no matter how much they scream at me. The guy in front of me begins to slow down. He's gotten a fair lead on everyone by now. He thinks he's won this, but I surge ahead of him, taking him by surprise. As he realizes his mistakes, he begins to pick up the pace again. Now it's just a matter of who can make it first. We're on the final lap. The pain in my body is tearing me apart. My breathing is shallow. I'm barely able to catch my breath. We're practically neck and neck. He's tiring too, still pushing himself as hard as he can. But I have a reason to win this. More than ever, I need to win this. For once in my life, I want an accomplishment that I can call my own. And this will be this accomplishment. We're now at a point which I call the heartbreak stretch. It's that last tiny distance you have to cover before you're done. I let out one last burst of energy. This is it. This will be the defining moment. I managed to get a little bit ahead of him. I reach out to the finish. The distance feels so long. It's like there's an entire galaxy between me and the finish. But my hand begins to close the gap. I close my eyes as I reach forward. I feel my fingers brush against cold concrete. Slowly, I open my eyes. As I look around me, I see that I'm the only one at the end. I did it! I did it! I won! I came first place! I hear my competition splashing behind me. He stops shortly after. There's no doubt about it. I've won the swimming tournament. I can hear Hiromi and Mieko cheering for me. Bit by bit, I pull myself out of the water. My heart is racing, my arms ache. My lungs are hurting more than I ever thought they could. But I did it! I don't have to transfer now. I practically plop onto my back trying to get my breath back. The bright blue sky above me seems so nice right now. As I slowly get up, I see Hiromi and Mieko rushing towards me. Both of them embrace me in a group hug.
やったわね、楓。勝ったわ。私がどんなに誇らしいか想像もできないでしょ。本当にやってくれたなんて。もしかしたら私が思ってたほどバカじゃないのかもしれないわね。
I'd complain, but I know that this is about as nice as Mieko gets. Thank you both. I couldn't have possibly done this without both of you. You're the best teachers I've ever had.
私たちの力じゃないわ。あなたが自分のために頑張った結果よ。私たちはあなたに道を示しただけ。そうよ。あんたが成し遂げたことなんだから。これはあんたが掴み取った勝利よ。楓、十分に味わいなさい。
They're both right. This is ultimately something which I had to do myself. They showed me the way, but it was me who pushed myself in the end. Still, I'm so grateful that I met both of you. I don't think I've ever been happier than I am now. They both blush as I say that.
私たちがあなたを幸せにした？
Very happy.
そんなことなんでもないことよ。ほんとくだらないことなんだから。そういう恥ずかしいこと言うのやめなさいよね。
Mieko can barely handle being complimented by me. Oh well. This is one of the happiest days of my life. I can say that with no doubt. Okay guys, so after Kaede won the swimming competition, he and his family talked to each other and sorted things out, and Kaede actually found out he was in an accident which resulted in his memory loss, so that's why he did not remember if he was swimming before or what exactly happened in his past life. His family was very understanding. He stayed at the university with the girls and they lived together. If they got married or not, that's uncertain for now. But thank you for watching, and if you liked the video, please consider leaving a like, share with your friends, leave a comment, and of course subscribe. Thank you very much. Bye bye.